All right, this is it. Set 4, SK Telecom versus KT Bullets. The team on your screen right now, one game away from going to the World Championships for Season 3.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을
And Bengi.
환영합니다.
Couple turrets going down. Wards. Couple wards going down. I was just speaking about the future. A couple turrets going down at some point in this game. So you need to let me finish my sentences, Christo. Come on.
All right, well, Impact and Piglet going in. They find Insect early.
Yeah, they could catch him a little bit here. He needs to run.
Is chasing him off.
All right. A little bit of damage.
So, SK Telecom, throughout the group stages of Champion Summer, used Nunu quite a lot. And they did it to some pretty devastating effect considering how well they did in the groups. But when they debuted this pick just a week ago against the KT Bullets, it really fizzled because Nunu is just not very good at being in lane with other junglers. So if you get that 2v1 and you can force Bengi to appear in lane where he can't use what Nunu is good at, which is counter jungling, trying to control the enemy team's buffs early on in the game.
Yeah.
And he's not good at wave clearing. Of course, he has that consume, but longer cooldown on that one. He only takes a chunk out of one minion. So KT Bullets with their fast push really shut him down. But SK Telecom, yeah, they really want, they really need to make sure that they can keep Bengi in the jungle. And that's going to be hard because the KT Bullets, again, when they went into this game, they realized that over the past few games, even the game that they won in Game 1, they were losing lane. So what do? They take Renekton, big lane bully, prop him up with an Elixir of Fortitude. They take Jarvan away from Bengi, and then they put Ryu on Syndra, trying to make sure he wins lane, and then there we go.
Oh, Faker already getting jumped on here. A lot of damage coming in.
And look at that, already. Ooh. They're just trying to win lane.
Yeah.
Kakao coming off one buff in order to do that, so not even clearing that blue before he comes in. We don't usually see that from Korean junglers, but they are really going hard this game. And Faker starting with the boots to more effectively dodge those dark spheres. Impact taking a while to get into lane and score him off a pile to wave.
And look at this, Bengi's just going to come up and harass Insect before he gets back into lane. And that's going to help SKT put some pressure on a turret possibly.
Yeah, especially since he doesn't have that Doran's shield either, so he's going to have to use potions to repair that damage. Bengi staying very close to that lane right there. A ton of experience lost by Insect so far.
Yeah.
But he has got a good ward, so Bengi not going to be able to leave. Now he just pops out. But you can see they're dragging the minion wave all the way over there right now.
Yep. What a huge minion wave they have already, and a cannon minion in that one as well.
So,
oh, man.
Yeah, well, it didn't work out exactly as they wanted that. So they pulled their own cannon minion over there.
Yeah.
So they lost actually a lot of potential damage on the turret by doing that. But
oh, well. Oh, well. It's a good idea. It's a thought that counts, Monte Cristo. Of course. And Faker with Ryu in the early stages of the game. Now Biggie coming down the spot lane to help out Impact a little bit. Like you mentioned, not the best wave clear between these two. And Kakao may be coming in from behind here.
Early snowball, though, taking out that attack speed from Score. Making it a little more dangerous for him, and they can't go in.
Hello. Bengi walking right into Kakao. And yeah, Kakao's going to make a run for it. A little bit too far behind enemy lines there.
And the ward's about to expire for the KT Bullets in SK Telecom's jungle as well. So they're not going to have that same safety that they had previously with Kakao playing aggressively. But they are keeping Bengi there, and that's how it should be going. But at the same time, the Insect got delayed so heavily up in that top lane. You can see he's out of potions. He had to pop that Elixir of Fortitude. He continues to get harassed by Zyra and the Plants.
Yeah. Zyra and the Plants. Sounds like an 80s band if I've ever heard of it. And Ryu, really good wave clear on Syndra, but a little bit vulnerable to ganks later on. If you miss with the knockback, then she's a bit vulnerable.
Impact heading back into the jungle right now. Just seeing what she can do, and look at this. Impact coming up to the mid lane, maybe trying to grab some wraiths as they spawn. As Insect continues to get lower and lower, Expunge doing some work on him. Impact maybe coming up for a powerful gank here. This is an interesting decision.
Yeah.
So because they see Kakao up in that top lane right now, they know that if they can get a 3-man gank down, there's an option. And since he's not going to be able to do anything in the bottom lane with Score and Mafa freezing the wave right there, might as well try and make a play if he can.
Oh, Impact coming in. There's the charm. They catch Ryu. Ryu solo. Ignite ticks down. Can they finish it? The flash. The cocoon. They got it. Impact gets first blood on Ryu. A crucial, crucial first blood for SK Telecom.
Yeah, very, very nice setup there from SK Telecom with the charm. It hinged on Faker landing it. They got the skill shot, but they recognize that, well, Impact isn't going to be making much of an impact in this bottom lane right now with the current state of affairs. And so using that time instead to give Faker an edge. And even though we did see Impact pick that one up, does give him an assist, will help him just out just a little bit here in the laning phase. And this is already foiling KT Bullet's plans for this game.
A little bit.
And that turret's very close to dead in top as well by now.
Yeah, I would imagine. Insect taking more damage here. He does have his boots, he does have pots, but man, that expunge. A lot of damage early on.
He does have a level advantage on Impact though, because he has been able to stay in lane, and because the wave has generally been pushed up into that turret, he's gotten that little bit more experience.
Right. And okay, so Kakao, yeah, going back to this part of the jungle. That turret very, very low. They tried to wrap up Insect, do enough damage to push him on a lane, but may not even take that long. Insect so low.
He's trying to see if he can hit 6, I believe. We don't see his XP meter right now, but he's going to have to back off.
Yeah, this isn't going to work. And there's the first turret going for SK Telecom as well. And KT, they cannot feel good about the way this game is going so far.
No, although they are piling another wave in bottom, they will be able to make a hard push onto that turret, but they got to do it quickly. Well, they don't have very many creeps,
wave,
but they will be able to probably take this tower. Or something very close to it. We already see Piglet and Mondu coming back. Nice zoning there by Impact, actually.
Yeah. No kidding. Wow. The turret lives a little bit longer anyway.
And with that, it's a race to see if Mondu and Piglet can get here. You can see Score and Mafa pushing as fast as possible. They know they've got a timer, but they do have a cannon minion, fortunately for them, but they are going to back off right here.
Yeah, they should be able to get the turret at some point soon.
Yeah, they're playing very conservatively. Yeah. Coming back up to help with this blue buff. Make sure they can secure that. Ryu in desperate need of a little bit of a boost here. Will they go for an aggressive dragon play? It looks like they will.
They are, yeah. I think they are. And
Insect has level 6 and Impact. So this is a great call from KT Bullets. So you can see how this works right now. They know that because Impact made that gank, he's not going to have that. He's not going to be as high of a level. They have great dragon control with that ultimate coming out of Renekton, because he doesn't need items to do a whole ton of damage with Dominus in an early team fight. And that 8-minute dragon is a staple of Renekton and Nasus compositions, generally speaking. So a solid rotation there and a good choice to keep the KT Bullets in this one.
Well, the gold pretty even up now after that. A little bit of positional advantage because of the turret for Mondu. And now Mondu and Piglet pushing this bot lane.
Yeah, I love that decision that they made. Impact being down a little bit. So they reacted very nicely to the situation. They said, well, that sucked.
Yeah.
Giving up that first blood, that sucked. But what can we do as a result of this? And the answer was, you just go ahead and take that dragon.
Might as well,
knowing the strength of their team composition and executing it quite nicely. So now, Kakao coming down here, trying for a lane gank so that they can actually shove this tower. They need to make a play here. They need to get this turret and start pushing the game into their favor.
Yeah. Piglet and Poo just holding their own. CS pretty even between these two guys. Now, Bengi all the way up in the top jungle. Kakao, though, looks like he's not going to go for it. Yeah. Changing his mind. It's tough to get those lane ganks on Zyra because you have such a long range on the seeds. It's tough to sneak up on a Zyra.
It is. And a little bit of harassment going in right there. But Mondu really zoning Score and Mappa off the wave right there will cause him to recall right here. Score not opting for double Dorans, instead going straight into what appears to be a Vampiric Scepter. And he'll finish that one off. So it looks like we are going to be seeing that Bloodthirster static Shiv build from Score.
Yeah.
But again, we saw it last game. It's very effective if you are ahead. And Impact and Bengi, they are reading him like a book. They know Cacaw's there from the ward.
Yeah, Faker pushing up really far. Looks like Bengi not going to take the bait, though. Or Cacao, rather, not going to take the bait just yet.
Well, there's a lot of questions, I think, about where Impact and Bengi are on the map right now, so no need to make a play.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're trying to right now in the mid lane. Faker, though, there's the Spirit Rush. Charm misses. Cacao having to flash out of that one.
Insect's coming up as well, and they do have to be a little bit careful. Insect doesn't have a lot of items, but he does have Dominus, and that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, Faker coming in. They're going to try to do something. Impact gets knocked up. There's Absolute Zero. Bengi just cannot fight this. Oh, he may be able to with Mafa, though. Mafa, flash crescendo, air balls! Oh, no.
Well, that could have been a great chance to turn that one around. Ryu didn't even use Unleashed Power. Insect still going hard. And they're going to transition to pushing this. You see Score joining them in that mid lane. They think they've taken out enough damage. Faker not with a lot of mana right now.
He's got to back off. He's got to back off. Yeah, like you said, he's way out of mana. Insect very low here. Insect needs to back off too. Add some turrets. There's a great charm onto Ryu. Another kill for Faker with nearly no mana. Wow.
A bit of an overcommitment right now, but Mondu doing a really nice job of turning that one around. Piglet and Impact pushing the lanes quite hard, though. So they are taking advantage. They're getting a lot of free farm as a response to this. Dangerous place. Impact was down on farm compared to Insect, but he's taken the lead all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And the advantages that the KT Bullets had are slowly slipping away. They can't fast push with this Caitlyn anymore because all their lanes have been shoved. But Mondu right there, with what a great turnaround.
Yeah, let's watch that again.
Yeah, Insect coming in right there. Couldn't quite close the gap and gets some damage out of Impact, but indecisiveness, the name of the game right here. They knock Bengi out with the stun from Syndra, but Cacao going back in, but Ryu just flashes over the wall. So scared of Faker. Faker doesn't even have that much mana right now. And Mafa, that is a heartbreaker and maybe a game-changing play right there.
Yeah. Well, spiderlings don't dance. We learned that just now.
Yeah, and here we go, coming in again to that mid turret. Well, heading back, Piglet.
And bot turret goes out, and oh no, Ryu! Excuse me. Oh man, Faker's killing me too. Oh wow.
This is a disaster.
Yeah.
The KT Bullets have been figured out by SK Telecom. You can
Clearly.
see how they're controlling the waves around, SK Telecom's controlling the waves around the map to prevent the fast push. They know exactly how to defeat this.
You know, I'm still surprised about the Syndra pick. I get the idea, but like Faker is so good. He's mechanically so skilled that he's going to be able to get around the balls. He's going to be able to get around the knockbacks, and I just don't know about that choice. Faker, though, a little bit caught here by Cacao, and now comes Insect. Faker not going to make it out of that one. They do get that nice shutdown gold, but now here comes Piglet. Can they trade? Insect so low. They should be able to get this one. Insect trying to run away. Can he slice? Can he dice? No, not quite enough.
And right there, too, they tried to make a play on Faker because he didn't have any of his ults or anything up to get out of that cataclysm. Ryu, though.
He's so low. He's just so fragile. There's the flash from Piglet. The poison doesn't do its work. Piglet low as well. Oh, Mafa. Mafa gets taken down.
Bengi
Piglet lives.
with a beautiful block on the ace in the hole as well. So everybody from SK Telecom makes it out alive.
Incredible. SK Telecom doing what they do best, making the plays.
And, you know, the Syndra pick is extra dangerous because not a lot of people know this, but Syndra is one of Faker's most played champions in solo queue.
True too, yeah.
This guy knows Syndra lane matchups inside and out, so he knows exactly what to do with Ahri in order to survive, to take that advantage. And now Ryu, 0, 4, and 0 at 14 minutes.
What an absolute disaster. And now Insect getting caught with that charm again. Mondu locking him up. There's the exhaust. Bengi getting a little bit caught by the blue buff, but Insect does go down. Yet another kill for Faker, and he's not done yet. Nice move by Syndra, though. Ryu knocking some people back, but is it enough? It's already too late. Cacao coming in to try to get a cleanup kill, but a double already from Impact. And Piglet slows down Mafa. Mafa, can he get away? Piglet diving deep, and there's the double kill. 2 for the ace. This game's over, man.
It is.
I'm sorry, KT fans, but there's no coming back from this.
Yeah, it's really difficult in this situation, and all of the SK Telecom players just on the edge of death right there. It was nearly a good comeback attempt from the KT Bullets. But with all the pressure going down on the map right now, Faker backs off as he shoves another minion wave into the tower.
It would take some pretty monumental mistakes from SK Telecom at this point.
And you can say, yeah, it's only a 4K gold lead at 15 minutes. The problem is, it's 15 minutes. Faker already has DFG.
Yeah.
He can assassinate anybody at any time. So we also saw Piglet get a very early Blade of the Ruined King this game, which is helping him out immensely.
Yep.
Score doesn't even have his Bloodthirster yet.
Look at that fight in the jungle.
Yeah, so Insect gets caught out of the side, hit by the charm right here, tied up with the Grasping Roots. Faker moves forward, exhaust on him. Insect's not going to be doing much of anything. They do take down Bengi, but look at Score right here, gets popped up and then just bursted down. Impact coming over the side to finish him off with that Venomous Bite. Ryu on the run. Kakao trying to make something happen, but with Piglet there, full HP and Blade, that's not going to happen. KT Bullets are going for the dragon.
Yeah, Dominus pop. They do get the dragon, but will they pay for it? Bengi a bit locked up. Mandu knocked back. Ryu has to go on the run. There's the crescendo. Only it's Mandu. Faker has to go. There's the charm. It misses. Piglet doing a lot of damage, though.
Piglet.
Oh, they're so low. Ryu gets a kill. Piglet takes down Maffa, though.
Piglet is too much of a monster. Insect there,
He's
though.
huge.
Faker
He's
coming
huge.
over from the side.
Oh, Piglet ace in the hole. Doesn't finish him. Immortal Rat. I don't understand it, man. This rat was trained by Splinter, apparently. Reverse Ninja Turtles here.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
And now the pushing begins as well. And when you have that blood boil, that pushing goes pretty darn quickly. So the Dragon, KT Bullets do secure that one. Kakao gets the objective with the smite, but loses a tower in return and loses some more champions. And it's just that the kills are all on the right people for SK Telecom. You've got 5 kills. Now they had kept Impact down early, but now he's just out of control, close to that Sunfire Cape. His split pushing potential going to be pretty huge, and Insect so far away from being able to deal with a duel situation.
Oh, Ryu doesn't get hit with the Cocoon. It doesn't even matter. Insta-gibbed. Yeah, it's not. Oh, wow, he's not done yet. Faker coming in. Things Faker does. Wow.
So, yeah, again, it's not about that gold lead. It's about the big power spike that SK Telecom gained from having the gold lead at that specific time is allowing them to absolutely dominate the KT Bullets in this game.
It's not just a gold lead. It's who the gold went to, and it's what they bought with that gold.
Yeah, these are champions that once they get those 1 or 2 critical items, huge edge. And Score finally picking up that Bloodthirster. Still got to stack it up, though. And he's nowhere in the same league as Piglet in terms of damage right now.
Yeah. Faker mercifully recalling. I'm sure he could probably kill Kakao in some way at this point.
Binkward's coming down as well for SK Telecom.
Faker 4-1-9 already this game. 40 CS.
There are 15 kills in this game, and Faker has been part of 13 of them in 18 minutes. That is incredible.
Now Kakao comes in with the combo, and Impact traps him in the Cataclysm. There we go, Kakao on the run, and Ryu gets knocked up. They're going to have to disengage. They're going to have to get out of here. Piglet there, though. Ooh, slow just barely misses. They wrap up Maffa, but not enough people there, namely not Faker there. Taking that blue buff.
But by forcing him back again and again and again, it gives the KT Bullets fewer and fewer options to push out their lanes.
Well, this is looking like a possible Baron opportunity for SK Telecom. They did force Kakao all the way back, and it looks like they may just bait this fight. No, they're going for it. Baron time. Insect does have his ultimate available. Faker, though, there's a charge. What in the world? How do you do that much damage for next? And another miss crescendo. Oh no, here comes SK Telecom. Does KT have any chance to score with some good damage down onto Mandu? But here comes Twitch and Ari to clean up everybody else. Kakao coming over the top. And Kakao on the run yet again. Piglet with the ambush. Kakao not going to make it out. Another kill for the sewer rat. And Insect just deciding that he's going to go on a long vacation. Back to the Nexus yet again. Piglet. Ooh.
Oh, he picked the wrong brush.
Merciful Piglet. Oh, well.
Piglet not quite able to find Score right there, but it doesn't even really matter.
Not really so much, no.
And the KT Bullets, they have no damage right now. We saw Ryu go for that Athene's first. Syndrome very mana hungry. Sometimes you need that item to sustain and actually farm up in lane.
Usually you need that item.
Yeah, and Score with the very late Bloodthirster compared to hit the opposition right now. They can't even kill anybody, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And you've got Impact, who is going a little bit more on the tanky side, does have that Sunfire cape. And even the Haunting guys, gives them a little bit of health.
Man, Ryu, 7 deaths in 20 minutes. That is harsh.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a game that is really going to haunt Ryu for a long time. A bit of a surprising pick in that just an absolute nightmare in game. And
it's extra surprising to him because he played so well all this week. He carried so hard.
I know, and I just really feel like the Syndrome is a mistake. It just, and
hard to argue with that now.
I guess, yeah, I mean, it's easy to say that now, but going into it, I mean, you just know that Faker's going to be able to handle that in lane.
No, I think.
Here we go. Well, they're going to catch Piglet. Can he get out? There's a flash. He's going to be able to escape just fine. He didn't leave immediately, but it's like, well, there is 5 of them. Oh, goodbye, Sona. That was a short song. And SK, whoa, Faker coming in again. The double kill immediately onto Ryu. Insect very low. Triple kill. Oh, is this the setup? Oh, I don't think he's going to get the Penta, but still, there's a Cocoon barely not hitting score. And they're just going to push. This is going to probably be an inhibitor. Watch how fast this turret's going to die. Oh, man.
Yeah, Piglet right now already has that Phantom Dancer, Blade and Dancer,
and
Surrender.
Oh, what? SK Telecom on the back of Faker and the rest of them. They are going to the League of Legends Season 3 World Championships.
And there they are, partying already. They won last week, another best-of-5 victory over the KT Bullets.
Yeah, this time even quicker, 3-1.
And Koma, their coach, coming into the booth. Hugs all around, smiles, but a devastating defeat for the KT Bullets. They almost ran the entire gauntlet.